Madame Maru and the Magic Tower 123 coming to you with your Behind the Veil reading. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Get in here, get in here, get in here. Reputation blank. Okay. Root worker. A root worker's reputation. A root worker's reputation's on the line. Commitment. Yeah. Decision. It's like the root worker is trying to decide if they're going to commit to a spiritual assault. You ruined this root worker's reputation. He's just taking everyone down. He's doing tarot readings. Jose is in the building. You're welcome. Danger. This root worker doesn't realize that he's in danger for throwing root work at you, or this root worker has done tarot readings on you. His reputation is usually impeccable, but he realizes that doing spell work on you through tarot cards, this is how he realized through tarot cards that it's very dangerous to try to throw root work at you. Okay. He's realizing that it's dangerous to throw root work at you. He has to make a decision if he's going to throw it or not. Masculine werewolf. Karmic feminine. These are the people that went to the root worker. Soul snatchers. These are soul snatchers, incubus, succubus, demons, goofered us. They asked the root worker to see if they can throw goofered us at you. And a spell a curse to cause to inflict harm. Okay, so they went to this root worker. This is crazy. It's crazy work. Unwavering's in the building. And you're showing up as divine feminine. They was doing skull magic as well. This is what these incubus succubus demons ask this root worker to do, and the three forms of sorrow. They really want you to be inflicted by harm. Some of you might be feeling like you have neuropathy. Okay, that's if this person's done it. Dark High Priestess is in trouble. Wow, the Dark High Priestess is in trouble. I feel too with the two blank cards that this root worker who's doing readings on you, there's two things that he doesn't know about. He doesn't know that he's in danger if he casts it. That's why he's having a hard time deciding if he's going to cast the spell. High-ranking occultist. This root worker is a high-ranking occultist. You got a high-ranking occultist scared of you, scared to do magic on you. He's scared of what the outcome will be, because he doesn't know. There's two things about your destiny that he doesn't know about. That he's doesn't. I feel like he doesn't want to do the spell. I feel like he doesn't want to do the spell. Oh, he goes ahead and does the spell. No, it's in reverse. He decides not to do the spell because it's too risky. he realizes that he will have three forms of sorrow burden. He will have three forms of sorrow burden if he were to betray you, or if he was supposed to practice this necromancy on you. Shuffle. Yeah, you're protected. Divine Feminine, you're protected. You have a guardian angel or a beast that might be with you that's protecting you. That's the one thing he doesn't know about. And you have a father protecting you. Your kingdom spouse may be also protecting you. And yeah, he realized that if he does the spell, that he'll be jinxed because you're the high priestess. Top of the deck, seer. This is what he didn't see. You needed me to read that for you, buddy, to let you know that if you were to throw these spells out, you'd be jinxed. You needed me to read that for you? Well, now you know. Now you know. Danielle is in the building. Hit that like button as you come in. Something's about to take off. There's a commitment. Commitment blank. Okay. Which coffin. Wow. It's either this witch is trying to do death spells before you come into union with your soulmate. Reputation. Lovers. A lover's reputation. I'm hearing, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. So somebody's about to be on the move to come towards you. It's saying commitment here, reputation. Okay, but there's a blank card here. There's something that we don't know about. There's a witch in a coffin, or a witch doing coffin spells. Investigations. This witch is under investigation for doing coffin spells. Female voodoo practitioner. Female voodoo practitioner, this has to deal with your commitment and reputation. Okay? Dark high priest. The witch and the dark high priest is under investigation for doing death spells. Injury. And the injury that they caused from doing these spells. Exo Baddies in the building. My Thanksgiving was great. How was yours? Happy Sunday. Okay, somebody's haunted by the past. This dark priest, he's haunted by the past. Magic has been blocked. Wow. Divine Feminine. Somebody's trying to make it seem like your magic is being blocked. Magic has been blocked that was being sent to the Divine Feminine. Magic is blocked. You have a commitment to block this magic. Or any magic going towards your commitment is being blocked. Any magic, if someone's doing magic to stop you from being in a committed relationship, that's being blocked. Or committed, I'm hearing business ideal. Yeah, spiritual warfare. This witch is under spiritual warfare. She was the one that started it. Now they're fighting like cats and dogs. Danger and destruction. Heaven's wrath. Anyone that casts a spell against divine feminine's commitment to whatever in her life is under heaven's wrath. And the magic will be blocked. Thou shalt. Spell will affect the whole family. You hear that? If you cast a spell on this divine feminine, the magic will be blocked and you'll be under you'll be in a dangerous situation because it'll be heaven's wrath. And the spell will affect your whole family. So whatever spell you threw out on divine feminine, it will affect your bloodline. Oppressions and burdens. Now this dark priest is oppressed and burdened. He's haunted by the past. This is an old curse. So spirit is basically talking in the sense that these people, they threw out the magic and this is what's to come for them. Wow. Death conquers all. This dark high priest is going to die for doing the death spells on you. God worship rituals. They were doing spiritual warfare rituals on you to make you fight like cats and dogs, make you and your partner, your lover, fight like cats and dogs so that you guys wouldn't get along. And they have been assaulting you in the astral. This death is in the astral. This dark high priest, although I say death, it doesn't have to necessarily be a physical death. It's a spiritual death. This dark high priest is going to die spiritually. Shuffle. There's a masculine voodoo practitioner. This masculine voodoo practitioner and female voodoo, that's the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. They are a match. They are lovers. They're partners. They're lucky partners. They are lucky partners. Cult. Where's cult going? This witch was in a cult. It was a cult that was doing these God worship rituals on you, spiritual warfare rituals on you. And the dark high priest was part of it. He's going to die in the astral spiritually. Okay. Anyone that tries to block the commitment of divine feminine will be facing heaven's wrath, hell's wrath, and the spell will affect their whole family. A young sorcerer. They injured a young sorcerer doing their cult magic. Or that the young sorcerer is already injured. The young sorcerer is already injured. Slow death. The witch will be experiencing a slow death in the physical realm. Shuffle. Yeah. War has been declared. War has been declared. They tried to declare war on you and your reputation. You have Virgin Mary. No, they need Virgin Mary. There's a Queen of Swords energy over here. A mother. So it's looking like this witch is going to have to watch her mother die. That's what it's looking like. Young magician. Mother and son. She's going to have to watch her mother and her son die. A slow death. Wow. Jinx breaker. You have a reputation to break jinxes. Okay, there's a solid offer. This masculine voodoo practitioner is going to be bringing in a solid offer of love. Slow death again. Slow death. Yeah, she's gonna have the witch is gonna have to watch her mother and her son pass away from a slow death because the spells that they casted on you, uh, concerning your commitment to whatever it is that's in your life. You have a return to sender. Everything has been returned. Message. They're under severe judgment and they're experiencing hell's wrath. Wow. Galactical forces. Somebody's training to be in the galactical forces. Injury. Wow. Child. A child has been injured. Somebody's claiming something. Decision. Somebody's trying to make a decision if they should injure your child, but you're training to be part of the Galactical Federation. Investigation. You're training to be part of the Galactical Federation investigation team. Cemetery. Wow, they buried this child already. They already did the death spell on this child. Now they're burdened. Wow. Now they're burdened. House. They're burdened in their house. The magician. The magician is burdened in their house right now due to the death spells that they was conducted. Where you want magician? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Shuffle. Now he's regretting he's regretting his choices. He's in danger. He's in danger for doing that death spell on a child. Contract. So becoming part of the Galactical Federation investigation team is part of your spiritual contract. You're in training for this. Okay? Shuffle. Okay, they were doing God worship. The magician was doing God worship and rituals on his child. Death rituals. Spell to cause negative in your life. He was also doing the spell to cause negative in this child's life. Or in your life. Husband. He's somebody's husband out here acting like a jackass. He's not even a divine masculine. He may have done these spells on your husband as well. And leave that out. Karmic female. The magician and the witch was doing spell work. Oh boy. On a child and on your child and your spouse. So they're doing offerings. Yeah, because they were doing God worship, so they have to put out offerings. Graveyard magic. Okay, you're also being trained on how to do graveyard magic and cemetery magic. Okay, possibly how to do skull magic. Oppressions and burdens. These spells were to cause you oppressions and burdens, and this is another contract. You have a double contract. You have a double contract here. Okay, I'm seeing karmic feminine. There's two karmic females here. One is young, like a daughter. Okay. And these three decided to do a spell to cause negative in your life and do ritualistic spells to cause negative in your life. They were doing offerings, and they wanted you to fail to achieve your goal of becoming a galactical federational investigator under contract with the cemetery and the graveyard. Okay, shuffle. Wizard. Oh, we even got a wizard over here. That's crazy. It was doing a lot. Spell work. Okay, you're in training to do graveyard spell work. Wow. This is part of your double contract. Secrets. Secrets of the graveyard. Wow. You're being trained to hold the secrets of the graveyard. Shuffle. That's the message. Top of the deck. These people, you don't know them. Unknown enemies. You don't know who they are. And I'm not done. I think I did that too soon. Because we still got to figure out what's going to happen to them, although they're now in danger. Thank you for the jewels. All right, we got a demon. It's making it very clear that the dark side wants you to work for them. Or the dark side works for you. The dark side wants you to work for them. Okay. You got some demons that's working with you as well. This is part of your spiritual inheritance, hexes, jinxes, and curses. These people are receiving hexes, jinxes, and curses. They're sitting in spiritual jail and they can't let go of it. They can't get out of spiritual jail. Straight to spiritual jail. They're left begging for help and shit. They're left begging for help. Archangel Standoff. Wish fulfillment. This is going to be a wish fulfillment. Your wishes are going to be filled. The spirit doesn't want to talk about it. Close the deck. Shuffle. Wow. Somebody don't want me to talk about what's in the spiritual warfare deck, but we're going to talk about it. Okay. Wild spirits, fairies, and trolls. Okay. They're saying that you're going to have wild spirits, fairies, trolls, goblins, nixes, sirens working on your spiritual team. God, the Holy Spirit. They're calling on the Holy Spirit right now in spiritual jail. Okay. We have the Shaitan demon. This is a genie. They got to deal with a genie. Shift from battlefield prayer courtroom to courtroom prayer. What? Shift from battlefield to courtroom prayer. That's what you did. You said instead of that, I'm just going to pray a courtroom prayer. I've never even realized that's what I wrote there. This was spiritual harassment. These people were spiritually harassing you. God the Son. They're asking for God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. You have Oya working with you. Karma law, humility. They want you to be humble. Okay, practice humility because you're holding such a high ranking in the spiritual realm, in the underworld. They want you to be humble. Their spells are not working. The spells that they casted are not working, and now they're in spiritual jail for it. That's crazy. Thank you, Lucille, for the jewels. Lucille's in the building. Euphemia's in the building. Somebody's under psychic. Somebody's going to become a psychic slave. Somebody in the group is about to become a psychic slave. Recognize your accuser and overrule them. That's what you did. You overruled. They were trying to accuse you of doing things, spell work, probably graveyard magic or whatever, but you overruled them. You're Persephone. Wow, you are Persephone. Let the sunlight. This is a Conid telepathic link that allows to communicate silently for 1 hour. Corpse or servants. Wow. Wow. You get to communicate for at least an hour, and all the dead is your servant. Wow. I'm seeing the Antichrist. Okay, the Antichrist demon over there. Hey, king of the underworld. King of the underworld, Hades. Hades and Persephone takes the board. They didn't realize who you were. They didn't realize who you were. And now they sacrificed themselves. Message. And they did not realize who you are. You hold so much power. Top of the deck. Yeah, this is how they sitting up late night every night. Can't go to sleep. Their minds being rocked. Pinky Lee is in the building. Honesty Wins is in the building. I'm hearing, so you've had a bad day. So somebody's having a bad day. Somebody's having a bad day. Okay, I'm seeing a father figure on the board. A dark high priestess. A dark high priestess who wants to win at all costs. This father figure, this might be a kingdom spouse. He's part of the Galactical Federation. There's three dark high priestess that wants to win at all costs. They celebrated too soon. Restless wandering the world. They're going to be left restless wandering the world. It's like they had a big old party far away. Like they went out of town to have this party about how they're going to win. Okay, so something magical is coming through here on your behalf. Okay, I might be talking to a divine masculine. Okay, somebody might have been doing sex magic as well. Okay, your ancestors. This is a power move. This is a power play. Your ancestors are on the board. They're showing you how to do spiritual work. They're showing you how to do dark spiritual work. Return to senders. That's what they're showing you how to do. Demonic return to senders. Your dark side of your family wants to work with you, divine masculine, and show you how to do these return to senders. These using dark forces. Shuffle. Message. Top of the deck. There's an angel here. They want to show you how to do dark and light magic. You can do it dark. You can do it light. You can return it with light. You can return it with dark energy. That's what I'm seeing here. You don't know these people. They've been sneaky. They're being sneaky. They may be watching your page. They might be have fake pages up, trying to watch you. Yeah, you have a lot of spiritual inheritance coming from both the demon side and the angelic side. Three forms of sorrow. This is what their outcome is going to be. It's going to be three forms of sorrow once you do that return to sender message. Top of the deck. Yeah, they're going to be totally defeated. I'm hearing bottoms up, tear the club up. Somebody's drinking a lot. Bottoms up, bottoms up. Somebody's celebrating. Unknown enemy. Okay. Somebody's watching their back. Jinx breaker. Something's being illuminated. Evil ghost. Is that an evil ghost? That's a good ghost. Okay, you got a jinx breaker and a good ghost on your side. Okay. Again, restless wandering the world. This ghost is helping you. He's restless. Whoa, oh, wow. This message is coming through here. Okay. Warlock. He's a warlock. He's a restless soul. He's looking for your help. Dark forces. This warlock wants you to help him with the dark side. This warlock, you might be married to this warlock here that's restless, wandering the world. This might be your kingdom spouse. He's of the dark. Hexes, jinxes, and curses. This unknown enemy is either sending hexes, jinxes, or curses. It's sending. You're a gatekeeper. A demonic gatekeeper. Petition. This unknown enemy is doing petitions. An offer from the dream state. This warlock tried to offer you something in the dream state. Oh boy. You're a female voodoo practitioner. The unknown enemy is a female voodoo practitioner that's doing this work on you. There's a king of swords, some form of clarity coming through. That might be Hades, god of the underworld. Okay. There's three. You are part of their, you're already part of their team. You're already part of their team. This is a group effort. They need a jinx breaker. oppressions and burden spell. This unknown enemy is doing oppressions and burden spells. War water. Something was taught to you. Something was taught to you from beyond the grave concerning your war water, concerning your return to senders and your protection. Lovers. Okay, this is very for sure. This lover wants to talk in this reading. Three forms of sorrow. This female doesn't want you to be in love with this King of Wands energy. Doesn't want you to be a heart. Empress. I knew it. I knew that wasn't your energy. I'm reading two energies here these are both your enemies. These ones and these ones. And they've been using dark forces to try to cut your cord. Graveyard magic. They've been doing a lot to you. Okay? Somebody wants to claim that they're a gatekeeper of hell. Galactic. You're part of the Galactic Federation. Yeah, that's not your energy. You're part of the Galactic Federation. Shuffle. Something they can't let go of. Something they can't let go of. You have Virgin Mary on your side. Masculine cult. I knew it. Because I was reading it from a different angle. The Lover's card come out again. Somebody try to cut your cord. Your spiritual cord. Okay? You're being very stern when making a decision about your lover. I feel like you're worried more about your lover than anything else at this time. And it's like you're not taking anything less than that. Slow death. This female voodoo practitioner is going to die slowly. She's gonna have to watch her son die slowly. Wow, shuffle. Message. Top of the deck. They're under spiritual attack. You're under spiritual attack. Spiritual warfare. Shuffle. I can't stop there. I gotta shuffle. You're under spiritual attack. Ace of Wands. Spirit. But spirit comes through. Spirit comes through for you. Yeah, you're going to move on to calmer waters. Message. Something they can't let go of. Spiritual jail. Being bound in hell. Top of the deck. Because they were fools. I'm seeing 777. Good luck. Okay. Contentment, prosperity, abundance. Somebody might be going through a spiritual awakening. There's a divine intervention. It was worth the wait. Okay. 1441. Unique skills. You have unique skills in this. You have life goals. You have a mission here. And it's worth the wait. Okay. Pinky Lee is in the building. Did I say that already? 8888. Personal power. Okay. You finding personal power through your unique skills, and this is bringing you good luck. You're very well grounded. You're stable. Okay. And you may have a lucky shirt, but love is to come in your life. Keep hope and optimism alive. Somebody's looking at your pictures, missing you. Somebody's missing you right now. The Spirit is saying for you to make new memories. It's time for you to make new memories. 0909, new beginnings. Yeah, it's time for you to make new memories. Okay, this is a great chance, a great opportunity. They want you to have courage because this is something that you wanted to accomplish. This might be the ending or the beginning of a situation for you. Big love in the air, big love energy. 1011, take action. So you're about to take action. You're about to take off. Okay, this is a new beginning again, a fresh start. Whoever you are, you're getting this is the fresh start you wanted. This is the fresh start you waited for. Okay, again, you're going through a spiritual awakening. 2121, energy levels. Your energy levels are up. Your prosperity, harmony. Okay, you're on the spiritual journey, spiritual awakening journey. Okay, you've been waiting. You've been disciplined. Okay, yeah. 2020, you are in the void. 0202, sorry. You're in the void. You're longing for something. Might have been using technology a little bit too much. Okay, but you have forward thinking. You might be a little stressed and depressed. So try to handle that. Try to get a hold of that. Something's happening tomorrow. Something is happening for you tomorrow. Paradise. Tomorrow is a new beginning for you. You're going to see paradise. Okay. Somebody might be reaching out, enjoying each other. So tomorrow, either you're going out on a date. That's what it's looking like. Spirit wants you to stop waiting. I heard stop wasting time. I heard stop wasting time. Wow. Stop wasting time. Get to it. It's time for you to make some moves. This is a new beginning message. Top of the deck. Wow. What are the chances? New beginning. And for some people, their relationship is over. The relationship is over. It's a new beginning. That's crazy. That's the third time in a row that I've shuffled double death. That's crazy. Someone's sitting around heartbroken, feeling sad, deeply hurt, feeling lost. Might be grieving a breakup. (666) reflect. Right now you're reflecting on the love. You might have just broken up with someone. Yeah, you're heartbroken, just broken up. You might have called off an engagement. Okay, you're reflecting it at this time. All right. You're in your self-love era. (2020), you're in the void. Somebody's longing, but you're longing for the love. Although you're heartbroken, you're longing for this person's love. Abundance in reverse. It's like your love is tied to this abundance. Ooh, hold on one second, guys. Oh, excuse me. It's like somebody's doing a love spell on you and it's affecting your money. You being sad is affecting your money. Allow things to come, Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, allow things to come. Don't be so much of chasing it. Okay? Because right now you're in a reflective period of your life. 2323, endless cycle. Charisma, communication. Somebody's about to reach out. Somebody's about to try to communicate with you. Okay? They're looking at your pictures, missing you. So you broke up with this person. This person's missing you now. Sword with the rose. But you need clarity and truth. You need the truth. This person is saying they're going to honor and protect you. Poker face, taking a chance. This person is about to take a chance with you, or you or being warned about taking a chance. Don't take the chance until you get the truth. I heard another man's trash is another man's treasure. Also, Phoenix rises. With me saying another man's trash is another man's treasure, you might be getting a new partner, although your ex is longing for you. There was another woman. This relationship went on for more than a year. Okay. Wedding rings. Yeah. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. You parted ways and he's still with the third party. He's still with the third party. But the your next guy is the one that you're going to marry. Yeah. Spirit wants you to take a break. Just relax. Okay, don't chase anything. Uh Somebody's gonna come to you with some truth about how they feel about you. And this is a new person. Message. Top of the deck, 888 karma. This person is now going, this your ex now is going to be facing karma. What goes around comes around. Twenty 2002. Now this is the void. Okay, so again, somebody's longing. Someone's thinking, longing. Stop waiting. Spirit wants you to stop waiting to go for it. Hit that like button, guys. Somebody wants to start over. Start over from scratch. When you least expect it. Something's about to start over when you least expect it. Oh boy. I'm feeling like this is like a new cycle, but you're not going to be like ultimately prepared for it. It's just going to happen. You want these? Okay. 333. Social skills. You're going to meet somebody over the summer. Okay. And this is going to be your new beginning. This is going to be your new beginning when you meet this person. You might meet them at a funeral. Okay. You guys are going to enjoy each other. Have a honeymoon phase. It's going to happen over the summer. This is the big break that you've been waiting for. It's going to suddenly happen. It's going to happen around the festive season. I'm feeling 4th of July. The spirit is saying, don't run from this love that when it comes into your life, don't run from it. Okay? Don't be the runner. Flow. Something's happening tomorrow. My Lord, what's happening tomorrow? Jeez. Cutting out separation, stopping the pattern tomorrow. That's what's going to happen. You're cutting somebody off tomorrow. You're stopping a pattern. Because again, I said you're in the void. You might be a little depressed, but something's gonna happen. Something's gonna start suddenly. Like suddenly, you're happy. You're running off to an island to get married or to meet with someone. In a few weeks, this person's gonna reach out. Damn, yikes! I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. $1111. This is going to be your wish come true. Message. Top of the deck. 0220. Act on your idea. Act on your idea. Be a realistic. This is going to be a realistic approach. In a few weeks, Spirit is saying that this person is going to take a realistic approach and try to I feel like I'm seeing the wheel of fortune. Destiny's wheel turns for you within a few weeks. And I feel like tomorrow morning you're gonna wake up feeling like a brand new person. If you'd like a card today, drop a read me. You get Archangel Michael and the Soul's Journey. Drop a read me in the comment bar. Hold on, let me get a reading. Let me get a reading out of here. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, you guys. All right, you guys are ready. Okay. Roxanne. Roxanne, your children are watched over by angels. Yeah, so you should be at peace right now. Like you should feel at peace knowing that your children are being watched over by angels. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Release the negative energy, okay? Pink Roxanne, Pinky Lee. Pinky Lee, shield yourself. Shield yourself, Pinky Lee. I use your intuition, shield your intuition. You might need to start using oils on your third eye, practicing how to use your intuition exercises. How to shield yourself, how to shield your magical gifts, I guess. All right. Spirits tunes. Spirits tunes. Your children are watched over by angels. Wow, you're worried. Spirit tunes. Things are about to change in your life. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Things are about to change in your life. Your children are being watched over by angels. Honesty wins. Honesty wins. New beginnings and a fresh start for honesty wins. Honesty wins. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So you're about to, this new beginning is going to be challenging for you, but it's a great way for you to learn to start these new beginnings in your life. Lucille. Lucille. God is in charge. Accept that fact exactly, that God is in charge. So whatever anybody is thinking about doing to you, just know that God is in charge and he's not going to let anything happen to you. Accept that. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Accept that. Accept the fact that God is in charge and they can't do nothing to you. Unwavering gratitude. New start and a new beginning. A new beginning and a fresh start. Romance angels are helping you now. Wow. You got some romance angels around you? Well, February is right around the corner. Unwavering. I understand grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay? So you're going to have to lose something to have this new beginning. But once you get this new beginning, you're going to start your fresh start. And here comes your romance. That's your message. Bishmi. 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 have to just pull it out of the deck, Bishmi. Lean on God and the angels for support and stop worrying. Lean on God and the angels for support and to stop worrying. Divinely prosperity. Divinely prosperity. Divinely prosperity. The situation has already been resolved. Okay? Accept the challenges are the best way to learn, and the situation has already been resolved. Okay, I'm still going down the list here. Juana. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So you've done nothing wrong. Set your mind, put your mind in a different place. Put your mind at ease, knowing that you've done nothing wrong. Lisa, what? You said this new man is coming and he says he's your soulmate from your past? Is that a question? All right, let's get an archangel reading for the collective. Should Arlene drop the charges on her boyfriend in jail? No, I answered that question yesterday. No. Let go of fear now. Let go of fear now. Romance angels are helping you. And go forward fearlessly. Wow. You have Archangel Michael very, very strong in your energy at this time. Okay? Go forward fearlessly with this love, this new love that's coming in your life. Don't let nothing stop you from getting the love you deserve. Okay? Stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about it. That's why they're saying go forward fearlessly. You might be worried about your freedom being taken away from you if you get into a relationship, but spirits say that's something that you don't need to worry about. Yeah, acceptance. You're going to accept the offer of love that comes into your life. Okay? Be patient as you move forward, because that's one thing that a lot of us can't do. We want to hurry and do things, and be honest with yourself moving forward. Be honest with each other. Okay? Yeah, with each other. Be honest with each other moving forward in this new found relationship. Romance angels are helping you, and you need to surrender. I can release the need to control. Surrender your need to control the situation. Everything is love, and God is love, and love is yours, and no one can ever take that away from you. Just know that. Okay, top of deck, you created this situation, and you have the power to change it. Okay, so stop worrying. Love is coming. That's all I have for you guys today. Lisa Santu says I'm fixed. Thank you, Roxanne. Wow. Would you like a reading? Okay, Lisa Sanku said I'm 56 years old. I have my son. I won't give him nothing. It's all for my son. Okay, good for you. Okay, this message is for Roxanne. Roxanne, right now you're in a rebirth phase of your life. Okay, this is a new phase. This is for Roxanne. You're playing it small. You need to bring the magic, honey. You're playing it small. Okay, you might lack foresight. You need to take action in something. Your new beginning is here. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to take the steps that's necessary for this new beginning. You're very courageous, confident, independent. Okay, you might be a witch or you need to study witchcraft. Yeah, you're very self-disciplined. You might be feeling stuck. Like feel like you're working for nothing. You've been soul searching, contemplating, seeking the truth. You might be feeling a little lonely at this time. You're seeking inner guidance. You may need to start meditating. Okay. And you're going to be recovering from some form of financial loss. Okay. Spiritual. Somebody tried to make you spiritually poor. Somebody tried to kill you with this death card. Somebody tried to spiritually unalive you in the astral realm. Rosary. Yeah, and then there's this movement on the board. So somebody tries to unalive you in the astral, but the angels arrive. Also, you're making movements in your life, in the physical realm. For Roxanne. You have this man that's impulsive, ruthless. He had high expectations. He was causing you tower moments after tower moments. He's your ex, this warlock. He's an ex of yours. This harmony was imbalanced. It was an imbalanced love. You didn't want him anymore. You were suddenly aware of his intentions. He was greedy, stingy, only protected himself. Tried to play you out. I heard like Atari try to put you in a spiritual jail, spiritual binding, trying to bind and control you. This person wanted total control of you. Okay? This person was burning you out. This person is sounding like an energy vampire. You got some new ideas on the horizon though. Okay? You have a thirst for knowledge. You're trying to communicate using mental energy. You want to learn how to get intuitive messages or need to learn how to get intuitive messages. Your hard work will pay off through routine and productivity. Sudden awareness again. I think you're going through a spiritual awakening because you keep being like woken up and putting back to sleep, woken up. I feel that you're awake. You're awoken. Okay? Acceptance again. That's what we got from when I read your card. So you're moving on. You're moving on. To your personal goals. And you're might be a little scared of the unknown though. Yeah, you're definitely moving forward. You're definitely moving forward, but you're scared to. You're scared to change, in fear of change. Somebody lacked commitment. They didn't want to commit to you. They were greedy and lazy. Whoever that person is, get rid of them. Okay, because you're coming up on your wish come true. Contentment and satisfaction. Emotional stability, luxury. Your ancestors have arrived. Divine love and honesty, harmony, and love. That's what's coming for your future. That's it. Top of the deck. Nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. Wow. That's your message. Notice that judgment card is the last card out. You need to make a judgment call and stick to it. That's your message. I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Remember to always go within or go without. And if no one told you today that they love you, remember God loves you. Bye.